Benedetto, speech 3. Oh, hey, how you doing? Now that I got your attention, I'm gonna briefly discuss a how-to video or how to produce a magic trick. Magic is a curious thing that several people have always been interested in, and it's a great tool to break the ice or get people's attention at a family get-together, a family reunion, or a party, or sometimes just to pass time. Some people even make a few dollars off of it on the side. What I'm going to do today is a brief 7-step card prediction trick. I'm going to have a member from the audience come up. I will predict their card that they're going to pull, and from that point on, I'll go through 7 steps, predict their card, and show you guys how it's done. So at this time, I'm going to ask a member from the audience to come on up. I'll pull out my deck of cards here. I'm going to predict the card you're going to pull right here, right now. Pull that off. We'll fold this up. Let's keep that tucked in your hand. Close that up, okay? Here's our deck of cards, our playing cards. I'm just gonna briefly shuffle through to show you that the cards are shuffled indeed and they're different. So what I'm gonna ask you to do is I'm gonna roll through the deck of cards and I want you to stop me. And whatever point you stop me, the card facing down will be the card that we're gonna pick. Okay, so we're gonna do, we're gonna take that card, we'll flip that over. It's a 10 of hearts. At this time, will you reveal your hand? Read us the card, or show the card to the camera. 10 of hearts. According to Chris Angel, the key to magic is sleight of hand. Or in this instance, it's a pre-rigged deck. So I'm gonna take you through, leading up to before we even got to this. This deck is rigged. Every other card is a 10 of hearts. So before we started the camera, I rearranged my odd and my even, stack of 10 into the regular deck, and I broke them down and set them up to where they were separate like that. Now this deck in particular, and I'll show you just a insert of a magic trick. If I shuffle them this way, they look shuffled. No 2 cards are the same. When in reality, if I swap hands here and I go reverse, every card is a 10 of diamonds. Hearts, I'm sorry. The reason for that is the cards, and you won't be able to see it on camera, the 10 of hearts are just the slightest lower than the other cards. So shuffling them this way reveals that. So for us to produce this trick, we first align the cards. Every other card is a 10 of hearts. We did that before. We spread them apart. And at that point, we know that there's 10 of hearts in there, so we're going to use 10 of hearts for my prediction. So you take your piece of paper. You don't let the audience or your members see. You write your 10 of hearts on here with a Sharpie. You fold it up nice and tight where nobody can see it. You ask the audience member to wrap it up in their hand where it's not exposed and no one can see it. Now we control the outcome. So we always know if I go with my left hand as I shuffle to show everyone that indeed this is a shuffled deck and there aren't 2 cards of the same. We will never see that 10 of hearts. As I'm going through, we know no 10 of hearts. I've got everyone's attention. They realize, okay, what's he doing? Nothing up my sleeve here, everything's simple. As I go through, again, we talked about if we shuffle with the left, they'll never see it because it's always showing the reverse card. But we know the top card every time is a 10 of hearts. So no matter where the audience member stops me, we will be proven correct every single time. So they can stop me here, 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 here. Doesn't matter. Wherever they stop me, it's a 10 of hearts. So once we do that, we roll the deck with our left hand, dropping it into our right. Audience members tell us to stop. We cut the deck using that top card, throw it on top. Now that deck is going to leave a 10 of hearts on top. You will reveal it there. And at this point, still, the audience and your participant is not aware that the card in their hand is a 10 of hearts. It will then reveal it, open it up, shock and awe. You predicted the card right. You look like a genius. Remember, a good magician never reveals his tricks, so you're lucky that you're getting to know how to do this. And at this point, you've concluded the trick. You'll flip it over, you thank everybody for coming. They'll think you're smart, you know what you're doing, but in reality, you had a rigged deck. So, 7 easy steps with the help of a rigged deck. This is an illusionist deck from the famous magic company that travels. It can be done with several different cards too, but that definitely is a key to producing your trick. A piece of paper and a piece of pen to predict it, and that's all you really need outside of those 7 steps. Remember this: the secret to showmanship is not what you really do, but what the audience thinks you do. That's according to the great Harry Houdini.